Hello everyone, good morning, afternoon or evening depending upon the time and time zone you are watching this video from. I'm Gautam, Academic Faculty, Department of Data Science, Uncodemy. So guys, in the third series of list operations, which is the part of Python for data science, in this particular series, in this particular video, we are gonna learn about other basic list operations that we have not touched so far. So the very first thing I would like to mention is dot copy function. So far we have learned about the other basic operations of list, but now when we are speaking of dot copy function, what exactly it do and why exactly we use it. So without wasting any further time, let's get deep dive into it. So I've already created a list 1 over here. Let me run this list in order to ensure that list 1, this particular variable is holding these entire values. Now when I am saying list 1 dot copy, this means it is gonna copy every single element of this particular list, whatever the name of the variable is, and then followed by dot copy function. So when I say dot copy, it's gonna give us all the values that we have just copied so far. And now we can use this entire list in order to create any other data structure probably, or if we need this entire element of this particular list in some other ways, we can use dot copy function. So I believe we are clear as of now. Let's look for another function in this series. Only 2-3 functions are left, I believe. So the other function that we are going to use is dot append. When we are saying dot append, what exactly dot append do? As we guys already know, dot append itself means adding another element. So if I'll say list 1 dot append, and in this particular list we have 13, 65, 8, 3, 89, 95, 42, 7, 65, 13, 13, 13. We don't have 14 in this. And if I'll say dot append 14, what does it mean? It will just simply add 14 to the last index of this entire list. Let's see how. I'll use the name of the variable, that is the name of the list, dot append, and the value that I want to append. So let me run it. It's being done. Let me run, or let me call this variable now. So you will see at the last index 14 is also present now. See, this is exactly why we use dot append. And let me give you another example of append. We have list 1. Now list 1 contains this entire elements including 14. Or let me create another list, that is list 2, and in list 2 I am creating a list, be it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just a very small list. And now if I'll say list 1 dot append list 2, that means within this particular list 1 there would be another sublist of all the elements of list 2 would be present. Let's see how. So I say list 1 dot append list 2, and if I run it, and then if I'll call list 1 once again, because list 1 is the original variable wherein we have created another sublist, list 2. Let me run list 1. It will be taking a long list wherein all the element of list 1 plus the sublist of list 2. So as we can see, all the elements of list 1 are present so far, and there is another sublist which is list 2. So in append we can add one particular element, or we can append entire list as well. Now speaking of another function that we are going to use instead of append, let's talk about extend. So in extend, let me first try to add a single variable and see how it goes. So I'll add 59. See, it says int object is not iterable. But now instead of a single element, what I can do, I can type list 2. And let me, before running this, let me run list 1 once. and list 2. Let me run it as well. So now we know list 1 contains these entire elements only and list 2 contains these entire elements only. Now if I run this list1 dot extend list 2, what exactly it is going to do? It is not going to print a sublist inside a major list. Instead, it will fetch out all the elements of list 2 and then it would create one entire list without any sublist of that would be containing all the elements of list 1 plus all the elements of list 2. Let's see how. So list1 dot extend list 2 is done now, and let me call list 1 now. So list 1 now should contain 13, 65, 8, 3, 89, 95, 42, 7, 65, 13, 13, 13 plus all the element of list 2, which were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I believe. So let me print list 1. See, 13, 65, 8, 3, 89, 95, 42, 7, 65, 13, 13, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means in extend we are fetching out all the elements of the list 2 and adding them as single entity, as single elements in list 1. But when we were talking about the append function, what exactly we were doing in append? We are creating a sublist. So this is the very fundamental difference between append and extend. Let's give a deep dive into it. Let us say at index 2, 0, 1, 2, index 2, the value that is present is 8. Instead of 8, I want to switch it to 64. Then what exactly I can do? I would say list1 dot insert. In insert, first I would mention the index. So the index number of 8 is 2. I would say 2, comma, the value that I want at this particular index, that is instead of 8 I want 64, so I would say 64, or be it any other value, whatever you feel like. So I would just run it 2, 64, and let me now call list1 once again. So here we have 8. Now if I run this code once again, I believe and I strongly believe we'll see 13, 65, 64. Let's see. So this was the last video of basic list operations. If you have not seen the previous videos, go to the same playlist. This is the third video of the basic list operation. You guys can switch back to the previous videos that we have created in the Python for Data Science series. If you guys have any doubt, please flood this comment section with entire doubts, all the possible doubts that you might have. If you guys want us to make a video on one particular topic, just mention that particular topic. Whatever the particular topic would be, with the maximum votes, we are gonna, of course, and we'll be happy to create a video for you, an informative video. I must say, we guys at Uncodemy have a very excellent set of counselors and trainers, so please do not hesitate to request a free demo session or a free career counseling session. Stay tuned, guys. I hope that all the basic list operations are so far covered. Stay tuned. Anshul Gautam signing off. May God bless you all.
For free career counseling or demo sessions, call or WhatsApp on this number